Yo, what's up everyone, my name is Rose14, this is my new SPB, and I made an intro earlier which really wasn't simple or short. So here's the short, simple intro. Basically, this is my new SPB video, it's 26 minutes and 6 seconds, and yeah, basically I'm just gonna be doing commentary over it because I was like halfway joining a class throughout this meet. And yeah, that's realistically about it. Hopefully y'all enjoy. I didn't want to do a video where it was just music, no commentary whatsoever. But yeah, here's the gameplay. Enjoy. Also, there's like a lot of pauses in this video. I'm not gonna be cutting them out or speeding them up, mainly because I'm gonna submit this to speedrun.com. I don't want anything to look fishy. So yeah, hopefully it doesn't bother too much. Okay, so anyways, here's where I actually start the gameplay. So I'm running around. I sort of think that this world's gonna be useless at the very beginning. I was actually really tempted to restart. But I was by the ocean, so I really wanted to go for ocean strats. So I believe I started breaking a tree around here. Never mind. And I take a little break again. What the fuck am I doing? Okay, anyways. So I just keep on running and I see the desert, and I always tell myself I have like really good luck with deserts. So here's me going to F5. I think I'm going in the Quake Pro real quick, and I see the village to the side, like really late. So that's why I started clicking that direction. I'm starting to break some sticks, just so I can actually start crafting there. So I'm able to get 12 right before I get over to the village, and then I just have to break, for a crafting table. So, I'm able to start crafting stuff. I started breaking the stone around there, just so I'm able to get the stone pickaxe and all my tools. And yeah, just navigating our way over here. Was really about to go ocean strats, but I always believe I get lucky whenever I'm in the desert. I was almost always find a village. I actually really like desert villages a lot. I always feel like I get lucky there with everything and finding lava pool. So anyways, here we go. We're just breaking the beds. I'm breaking the crafting table as well because I'm just trying to get closer to stone. I remember like last second that this house has nothing. But I'm trying to get close to some stone so I can just easily get my tools there and then just backtrack to where I need to. There's no beds in either of these houses. That's librarian. I'm sort of also scouting out the village to see if there's a farmer, which there's one right there. So I realized that he has my trade, and I think this guy over here as well also does, but I'm going this way just to see if he has a trade and get my stone. So more so I'm just like trying to figure out my routing as I'm going along with it, as well as I'm trying to get my tools because tools were pretty far away from me. I didn't want to mine straight down and try and get stone, mainly because I didn't want to have to risk just mining into sandstone and then going back straight up to, do exactly what I was trying to get, get my stone tools, which would have just been redundant, wasting more time. Actually, I feel like I did do that in this run. No, I went towards the stone over here. I went towards that piece of stone because I noticed that it's just way closer. So right here, I'm making the wooden pickaxe. And I got all the extra wood just so that I was able to easily get a boat, some doors, just in case I needed that for the gravel, which I believe I don't need in this run. So yeah, here's just me, getting the basic 9 pieces of stone. I'm getting like a little 3x3, well, yeah, 3x3 right here, which I usually don't do, but right there, all the tools crafted, put them in their assorted slots. I don't know why, but my voiceover ended for a quick sec. So anyways, I'm gonna sort my bed because inventory management is always good so that you're not confused during the speedrun. And I think right around here, I checked to see how much of a time difference there is between real time and in-game time. I'm heading straight over for the hay bales because I already know that those villagers have my trade. I just need to rely on the fishermen having my trade. And I almost always try and get 21 pieces of hay bales just because it's a decent amount for food. I walked over to him because whenever I'm close to losing all my hunger, I don't know, have a distaste in my mouth for sprinting. Anyways, I almost always use like more than 30 pieces, which a lot of speedrunners don't, per speedrun. I'm getting this back because I realize I'm gonna need more food just for me anyways. So I'm breaking the composter right here. I'm trying to get him to become a fisherman. Doesn't cooperate, so I just end up breaking his composter, and then I just let things go ahead. I try and see if he runs over to it, try and get the iron golem's attention. It walks away from me. So I get closer, he becomes a fisherman, and iron golem right beside me. I just start killing it right now. Alright, so with the iron golem dead, I checked to see if I didn't get 3 pieces, which I didn't. I actually got a 5 piece, so I was able to make a shield, which I got later on. And I got the cod first try, luckily enough. So I go to this tree because immediately was able to notice, oh, I can get a shield right here. So I just break down this whole tree mainly because I'm gonna need wood later on to run. So I think I even said in the record, like whenever I was playing, I mean, I almost always use all my wood anyway, so yeah, I just make everything that I need to right here, make some more sticks so I'm able to make the pickaxe, and then right after that, just store my inventory a tiny bit more. Only have 3 beds, currently, but I mean, it's not really phasing me right now. And the only thing on my mind right now is I can get some more hay bales, maybe for some more food if I find so much of some right here. And I need to get some gravel for the portal, which actually I got more food than I needed to right there. I think I got exactly 64. No, I got 51, alright. Anyways, I throw away the hoe, and I noticed literally right in front of me there's a lava pool. I don't even think I spotted that on the way there, but I sort of ignored the lava pool. I went to get some blocks so I could just tell myself make the entire thing. So here's me, I'm going over to the side to see if there's any place nearby that I'm able to get gravel. And luckily, this pool of water right beside me, I believe, has gravel inside of it. So I was just able to like sort of stick my feet. Yeah, I checked the time difference, it's like close to a minute. I think I was able to just stick my feet inside of there. Yeah, should have used a boat to just cut a tiny bit of time, but it's whatever. I got flint pretty quickly there. So yeah, here's me heading back, making the flint and steel on the way, which honestly I really should have done while I was draining the portal. But I mean, that's whatever. That's like, what, a second or two. Even though, like, of course, every second counts. I mean, like, there's just some tiny things, of course, I could just use here to fix my other runs. I always, like, try and focus on, like, making my flint steel later. Here was super risky. I love doing that, but I've been, like, played a few times. Right there, I was scared because I really didn't want to get on cobblestone generator to mess up this entire run. Because, of course, you know, playing it, I'm not knowing, oh, wow, this is going to be my new PB, but I just really didn't want to get cobblestone generated right here. So right here, actually, I'll let y'all know one important thing. I actually had every split in this run take under 10 minutes. So I believe my overworld 5 minutes 55 seconds. Then my nether time's 9 minutes 50 seconds. And I believe from there, my stronghold finding 6 minutes. And to get to the portal took me like less than a minute, I believe. So right there, I see the fortress. So I immediately try and go to the bastion whenever I'm in the nether. But then I believe from there, it took like less than a minute to beat the dragon. Oh my gosh, all the lag. So the only reason that I'm sort of trying to figure out what I'm doing here is because I just want to understand which direction to go entirely. And alongside which direction that I wanted to go in, I was like wandering around because one, I needed that gold, and then two, I wanted to know which quadrant the fortress was in. It was sort of like unknown to me what quadrant it was in, mainly because it was like right by 0, well, the 0 on the Z quadrant, well, the Z axis, if we go there and use the actual correct word. Axis, by the way. But anyways, irrelevant stuff. I went to get my gold. I was really happy that this piglin didn't have a sword, because if it did have a sword, then that would have been more of a time loss. Just would have had to deal with all the damage and actually fighting it off. But minimal things. So I was able to use my boat over here to go off the edge. I'm really happy because this is all netherway, so it's just really easy to traverse. It's gonna be really easy to point out if there's a bastion. And then I think like right past this Soul Sand Valley is around the time that I'm gonna find the bastion. So yeah, I see it over to my left side, and I realize it's a housing unit. At least I believe so. I hope so. But yeah, I'm making my golden helmet right here. Why do I make the helmet? I make the helmet because it gives you the same amount of armor points as an iron helmet, which armor, speedrun, not really, like you don't really need armor in a speedrun at all. But I mean, it always helps. The piglins aren't going to get mad at me because I'm wearing gold. And on top of that, whenever I get soul speed boots, they're almost always, this skeleton right here almost sniped me. I was so afraid of it. It almost happened, like, I think here as well. But basically the soul speed boots are almost always going to be iron. Freaking skeletons. And they're almost always going to be soul speed 3. And I just passed the soul sand valley. I'm still in a soul sand valley. I messed up that block right there. It's just gonna be like way easier, way quicker for me to get over to the fortress again. So right around the 10 minute, right around the freaking 10-minute mark, I started connecting into my class. So yeah, I'm gonna just come back with audio on the time that I'm already connecting to everything, which I don't think takes me long. Actually, I might not even need to take a pause. Oh yeah, okay, no, it doesn't take that long. All right, my timer sort of bugged out there for a quick second. So right here, I mine like right onto the rampart. Skeleton literally could have ended the whole run. If he pushed me over to the side, then I actually would have died. Anyways, so I'm coming all the way up here. I'm looting the chest the way I usually do. I usually just go 2 down, put that block there, and then I take the chest from under. Basically, the piglins aren't going to get mad at me. And that's a really helpful technique whenever you're trying to not get hurt by the piglins. You're not trying to get them mad at you because you don't have any gold, which I didn't have any gold prior. I got some gold right there, but it's whatever. I'm not going to use these piglins really on the top. So right here, I learned from a previous death that there's a little gap there. So yeah, I placed that block. That death like came in clutch for this run. But yeah, I placed the block there so I didn't die. And then did I skip this chest? Okay. I was so confused. I don't know why I went all the way up there. I think I was trying to see if there was a skeleton nearby. Anyways, that chest had like nothing useful. So going back around the top where I placed that block. And then because it's a housing unit, we're going all the way to the bottom. You can tell it's housing because that soul sand is right there at the bottom. And then it has a housing config because if you turn around the side, there's a little block missing by the blackstone and the gilded blackstone, indicating it's housing unit type material. Anyways, mine the gold block right there so they're all mad at me. Mine that block right there so that they're able to fall down and trade. Throw the gold blocks pretty efficiently. Throw it in there. I picked up the gold accidentally. So here's me trying to find all the gold, all 9 blocks, which I wasn't really keeping track of how many I mined. At this point, I already mined 6. I think I realized like, well, I mean, I mined 1 gold block already. I have 6, so 7 in total that I've mined. I'm coming over here to grab this chest, which I might have reset their anger like at that point. Realized soul speed 2. I get that. I get the gold blocks, and then I just throw it all at them. Well, the ingots, of course. So I realized I only mined 7, so I'm mining for this other piece. Now I don't even, okay, yeah, I found the last piece right there. So yeah, all 9 gold blocks are mined, meaning there's nothing else I can mine to have them trade. So I'm throwing all the gold in right there. They don't give it to me before I actually end up mining out. So right here, I'm just sort of using the chance to sort out my inventory. And honestly, with this entire run, this is like, I think, 10-minute pace already. Well, not 10-minute pace, sub 20 pace. It's just, I guess, well, there's like a little minor thing that happens here. It's not like a major time waste, but it could have made the difference between like the 26-minute run and like 25-minute run. I split my pearls there, so I heard previously from, I think, Xylonox, people split their pearls because you're usually going to get like 2 stacks of pearls anyways whenever you're trading. So, I mean, it's just less stuff that you have to throw away and worry about. So anyways, I have the iron boots right here at the top, luckily, because if they get them, they're going to wear them. So yeah, soul speed 3, just like what I was saying. I'm using all the string that I can get just so I'm able to get wool. I have as many pearls as I need. And I'm still like going upwards. And here's the time waste. So I just really want to increase my time of getting over to the fortress. So right here, this piglin walks over, meaning I can't place a block. I wanted to place my boat, but there wasn't like an area I could have placed my boat. If I pearled, I could have fit these guys. They could have killed me. So right here, I'm just thinking, what am I actually going to do? I just like lost 13 seconds because all these piglins, like, it's more than 13 at this point. It's actually been a whole 20 seconds, which literally could have made the run 25 minutes instead. So I'm literally just getting tossed by all these piglins, not being able to move or not wanting to cooperate and move down. So I just started mining. I was tired of their BS. If I died, I died. But yeah, I finally got out that pit. Literally, it was like a 20-second time loss, which is so annoying. We go the wrong way. I mean, I'm still working on that. Sometimes I get the correct way, sometimes I don't. And yeah, so I look at the coordinates again, take a quick sec just so I'm able to know where I'm going as well, because I have that 3 menu pulled up. Drink my fire res, and I start checking pearls. Start running forward a tiny bit so I can get more distance off of it. And I try not to jump because soul speed 3 means the more I jump while I'm running, the less I'm actually moving forward. So out of the Soul Sand Valley already, big ups, big pogs. So I go over to the side because I remember I came from there, throw my pearl, eating on the way so I'm not dying. And then I see the fortress again off in the distance. So I don't think I pearled over to the fortress, but I was about to use my boat, but I thought like last second if I use my boat then I'm gonna lose like a few seconds. Because I always see like this weird F5 thing, and then on top of that I would have had to get out the boat, get the boat back again, so I just didn't really care about it. So right here I actually spawned off on the good side. So I'm just like trying to use all the blocks that I have here to do headbangers so that I have some more speed on my way over. I see that little cut there. I noticed that was like a dead end that I had. So yeah, we're going on the inside right here. I have the fire res. I should have placed blocks here, but I don't think I really had blocks that I wanted to use. Aside from maybe gravel, but I didn't really realize that. So anyways, going right around the corner here, using the gravel for head hitters once again. And then I see the blaze spawner like right there. So I end up placing blocks, which realistically I didn't even need to place. They're just sort of there, I guess. So yeah, I started killing the blazes. I have fire res, so I literally don't have to worry about taking any damage from these blazes. Eating food, so if I get like jumped by a random blaze, then I'm not gonna take that much damage, or you know, I'm gonna be closer to full health than dead. So yeah, right here I'm sort of just waiting for them to cycle out again. I'm sort of mashing all the blocks that I can together, just sort of maximizing all of my actions with my time that I have. So one spawns right here. I get the rod, helmet set pearl. So yeah, here's just me putting all the wool together just so I can get some more beds. And currently we're actually still under 15 minutes. So I believe we're on like close to 17 minutes is actually whenever that 15-minute change happens for in-game time. So realistically, like this could have been like way below sub 25. Honestly, could have been like 22 minutes thinking about it. I feel like this run really had sub 20 potential, but I just wasn't there at the point. So right there, I don't know what I'm doing actually, but I mean, it's a good little check. Like I just passed that 15-minute mark and I get to know the discrepancy between real time and in-game time. So right now it's still around like a minute, like 58 seconds, almost 2 minutes. So back into the game. And then you're gonna see after this wave, I just start mining out some more blocks because I'm really just trying to maximize the amount of blazes that spawn, the amount of blaze rods that I get right here. I actually don't even know my chance, but like the amount of blaze rods that I get and how quick I get them honestly are gonna matter a lot to if I'm by the stronghold anytime soon or not. So I start mining out that block because I realized that I didn't mine that one out. So yeah, just sort of trying my best to get as many drops as I can, get my fourth one right there, but I'm not really getting that lucky. So yeah, literally here I start mining every single block, like every single one that I can mine, just because I'm trying to maximize every blaze to spawn in as I can. Alright, throwing some more fire res because I think it started ticking top right that I was about to end my fire res that I currently had at the time. Yeah, and even so, I mean, I'm not really going to use fire res anytime else in that run. So here's me breaking the other side. Me getting all those blocks because blocks are really rare to get in speedruns unless you're just wasting your time to mine blocks yourself whenever you don't really need it. So yeah, I get like a 3 wave right here, so I'm real happy about that. And I think I have to wait for one more wave, yeah, because that blaze sort of plays me. All those two both played me. And I didn't want to go with 6 rods because, I mean, I don't know how this run's going to play out in the current moment, so here's just me trying to do as much as I can. Honestly, if I left with 6, probably could have been closer to sub 20. Probably could have been 22 minutes as well. But heck, who knows? There's a bigger chance I was like throwing more. I was more nervous and just didn't really get what I needed. So I realized that this other blaze was beside me, and it also didn't drop a rod. So here I am, literally. I think I've spent like 3-4 minutes, and right here I'm just trying to see if there's another blaze spawner, if there's any easy way for me to get out, and more blazes spawn here. So yeah, I just go for the kills, and I am out. I'm not even wasting time with them. I realized how good of a pace I am. Well, how good of a pace I'm on right now, so I just didn't waste any more time. So yeah, we turn the corner. I'm trying to get close to where I want to blind travel to. Realize there's another blaze spawn right there. I think I just pearled over. Actually, no. I went on top of the entire fortress just so that I was able to find a good place to blind travel at. So luckily I had like this little way down off of the fortress. I'm trying to add both my coordinates absolute distance so that I'm able to find that 215-ish place. I'm trying 215 aside from 330, which in this run really did pay off because I was able to, well, I messed with the block there. I was able to actually, and then I start breaking with my bread for a few seconds and I'm like, yo, chill. But yeah, 330 sort of been playing me whenever it's come to finding the stronghold. So yeah, right here, I just make the entire portal and hop around the side and flint and steel. And literally less than a 10-minute split. The real time, sure, that says like what? How much time? Like 13 minutes. I sadly spawned underground a lot. I didn't really focus on my coordinates in the nether. I believe in the nether, you at least want your coordinates to be like 66, 67, so that you're at least close to sea level. But yeah, I break these blocks and I'm still going up. And then I think you can see bottom right is gonna say squid swims, meaning I'm basically in an underwater cave right now. So yeah, you can see there, and I believe it's on this next break that the water's gonna start flowing down and I don't realize it. Yeah, I don't even know where the water came from there, but just whatever. So yeah, I place my boat and I go into this desert. Not because I was ready to throw my pearls, but because I realized it was right around that 20-minute mark off my in-game time and, you know, real time. And of course, you know, the actual game sunsetting, the sun sets every 10 minutes. Well, sun sets and comes back up every 10 minutes. I really hope these mobs don't reach me. Luckily, that baby zombie hit me right as it was morning time. I was about to kill that spider, but I realized it wasn't aggro anymore, so there wasn't a point. Baby zombie's already dying from the sun. So yeah, right here, I just go and put my blaze rods as well as my eyes together. Luckily, I didn't turn all my pearls into eyes this time. So yeah, I get the angle right there, and I'm going right into the ocean, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, wow, this is like really good pace. On top of that, like it's just my Z coordinate that's changing. Like I'm pretty sure that's good. So I'm going this way. I'm in the ocean. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this could be like an ocean exposed stronghold. And my triangulation here was actually really good. Like you're gonna see later on whenever I'm on the land, which I think is maybe around the 26-minute mark. Wait, what the fuck am I saying? This is a 26-minute run. I think it takes me like maybe 2 minutes or so to get onto the land. But my triangulation here was way better than it was in the previous PB. My first PB, I triangulated it really well. But yeah, in this PB, just because my previous triangulations have been pretty awful, I just try and be careful with it. So as you can see, I'm like super dedicated right now just to staying on the line, but you know, no ocean exposed stronghold, so I'm sort of just heading onto land right here. I have a little dolphin following me. I don't even know what that's doing. But yeah, so there's a very good chance that it's actually farther out, because if it was in the ocean, it likely would have been exposed, and the chances for it to not be exposed whenever it's in an ocean that deep is very rare. So I'm thinking, okay, there's a chance that it could be right below me, but I don't really want to just straight up dig. So I block up a few, and then I actually went to triangulate, which wasn't the best because I didn't already have an angle change. But you know, just hoping for the best. Like this is a really possibly quick run for me. So right here, that's not even helping to triangulate because it's still going out in that direction. So yeah, I'm just getting another good angle. It was 72.6, and yeah, we're just heading past all the little islands right here. I'm sort of swimming off to the side, which I wouldn't usually recommend, but I'm just like trying to go along with things as quick as I can. So yeah, we're out this way, just sort of checking if it's ocean exposed again, because I've passed a lot of water at this point. So I think right after I get maybe to close to the tippity top of this mountain right here, I throw another eye. So yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna let that all happen. I think it was around here I started realizing that I didn't have all the wood that I would have needed for more beds, because I only have 3 in the moment. If you don't know, there's no possible way to 3-bed the dragon, at least that's known right now. And then this one was actually an angle change. So I know it wasn't that so significant, but it's like an exact 90, meaning that the triangle that we're making is sort of coming to close. Yeah, because as you can see, my Z coordinates is actually going down a bit. So I just get my pearls out. I just start chucking them soon enough, I believe, so I can get on top of this mountain and not have to do all the running. I do that just in case I end up basically on the side of a block. So I believe it's on top of this, yeah, on top of the mountain right here. I actually went to start doing my triangulation. Went over to the side a bit. I only did that because I didn't place like the original marker, and right here it actually goes behind me. So then I use this cool strat called 8-8. So basically, whenever the eye starts going downwards, it's always gonna, well, right beside where it says chunk, it's always gonna go towards the 8 and 8 of the chunk. So I realized those two sort of intersect. I keep going that way, I throw another one, and I'm like, okay, I'm not passing it up. That one broke on me, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. So as soon as I start crossing like close to 8 and 8 on any of those chunks, I just like went over there, right on top of it, blocked up a few, and as you can see, the pearl should go straight, the eye should go straight down. So yeah, from here, I just started mining right over 8 and 8 basically. And then I was realizing, oh wait, I'm mining over 8 and 8, not 5 and 5, which is basically what's gonna lead me into the stronghold. So I started going off to the side after a few more digs downward. I realized it pretty late actually. Hello, wrong direction. It's supposed to be going negative and then over to the right. There we go. Alright, so yeah, still breaking down. The stronghold's right there. I water clutched like super late, and I actually found the stronghold like super early. This is like a very linear, very small stronghold. So those two, it was basically just that was the only place I could go to. I went around here, and then I saw the creeper. I saw the iron door, and I was like, wait, this could be it. And then I see those bars, and everything was there. Found the stronghold like super quick. I don't know what I was doing there actually. Shoot. What am I doing? What? Okay, anyways, I'm in the end. I think I actually forgot to hit the split for that. Oh, I realized what I was doing. So I was looking at the amount of wood I had, and I thought I didn't have enough for like 5 beds. I thought I would have had maybe 5 exactly or less. So I was scared. Honestly, from here, I just went to break with the axe because, I mean, there's not a point of just breaking with my fist. So I put my bread right there just so I can eat. I keep hitting the wrong thing right there. I'm trying not to look in the Netherman, of course. Hit the split like last second. And honestly, I don't even play with like seeing if the dragon's gonna start perching as I'm in the end anymore. So yeah, here's me setting up the perch that I need to right there for the dragon. Well, for the one cycle at least, whenever it starts perching. So facing north-south, there's like no way I can mess this up. I think the dragon spit some fire at me, so I started swaying over to the side a tiny bit. I didn't want it to perch diagonally or, you know, mess up its perching and anything. So circling above me, meaning, yeah, it's gonna shoot at me. So I didn't want to get closer because if it shot towards the perch, then I mean, that sort of would have killed the run. I obviously know at this point I don't need Eyes of Ender anymore. I just like really need Ender Pearls. So I start stacking up. If you don't know, the higher that you go in the end while you're facing north-south, the quicker the dragon's gonna go to perch. And last second, as the dragon went to perch, I realized, oh wait, throw away your shield. My bed like pulled up again for whatever reason, and then yeah, the one cycle right here to end all the pain and suffering of me trying to get my sub 30 minute run. I realized the real time was like right over 28 minutes, and I was happy about that. Then I realized my in-game time was like right around 26 minutes, which made me really happy. But anyways, basically from there, I was super excited. There's the entirety of the run. There's my sort of commentary over it. It was sort of bad, but at the same time, I don't know. There wasn't really much happening in some moments, so there wasn't so much I could talk about. And in some moments, there were some things that I could elaborate more about. So, I don't know. It's sort of all over the place. I was also sort of trying to throw in some tips. Of course, it's 8 and 8. Stronghold finding, just how I've previously been doing it as well. But yeah, that's the run. I'm still super excited. Basically, from here, I just leave the rest of the screen up so I can show everything I need to. Basically, just my settings, what I'm running, which is fabric, jellyfish, lithium, phosphor, sodium, all that junk. I'm on gamma 5.0. I also show my seed, I believe. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. We always stream like a lot over on Twitch with all my speedrun. So if you want to, check me out over there. I think that's realistically it. I'm really trying to go for sub 25, maybe possibly world record. I don't know. Like this run got me like super confident in how well I could speedrun. And I don't know, if I do get a quicker PB, I'm like really excited for how fast it could be. This PB is actually over 11 minutes faster. It's 11 minutes, 37:31, right? Yeah, 11 minutes and 25 seconds quicker than my previous PB. Well, first PB. And my previous one was 35:43, meaning that beats it by 9 minutes, almost 10, which to me is just crazy. Anyways, enough rambling. Hit me up, Discord, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, and yeah, I'm out. 1 month.